Okay, for the last part of this training, I just wanted to provide you with some additional resources, information, in case you're interested in doing some further reading and getting some additional information about dyslexia. I've found that these are great resources and references, and provide good insight into what is happening with children with dyslexia and how we can help them. The first one it's a book called The Essentials of Dyslexia, Assessment and Interventions. I found this book that was written by Nancy Mather and Barbara Wedling very helpful because it gives teachers ideas on how to do informal assessments in the different cognitive efficiencies that are typically assessed by the child study team, school psychologists, learning consultants. But before a child is assessed by a child study team member, it's a good way to get some data on how they're doing. So there's a lot of great references, and then how to interpret the informal assessments that you administer. It gives you a lot of good information about both the assessment and links it to the interventions that are beneficial for the students based on their deficits. This book is very popular by Sally Shaywitz, and she's been considered pretty much a guru in the world of dyslexia. She's done a ton of research on dyslexia and how the brain is functioning with and without interventions. And this is a very good, quite technical book on dyslexia and what we need to do to help our students learn. This is a great book that is almost like a guide for parents when they're first realizing, or if their child's first been identified as having dyslexia, and it almost gives them some empowerment to go through the process. So the Dyslexia Empowerment Plan is a great book and reference for parents and teachers to have good insight. I added this in because it's actually a young adults book, middle school's age book, called A Fish in a Tray. And it is so insightful and such an easy read for both teachers and students to give them insight of what the world is like for a child who has dyslexia. So it gives you the perspective through the first person of this little girl who has dyslexia and all her struggles and what it means when she gets the help. So I really recommend this book. You'll probably read it in a night because you don't want to put it down. This is the Corpus Callosum. I mentioned this before, but please take a look at this article and read through it as part of this training. Another article is about much research has been done that links dyslexia to deficiencies in essential fatty acids, both intake in mothers during gestational period and then children consumption of or how they absorb essential fatty acids. So it's a very insightful article about the nutritional aspect of dyslexia and how this can impact you. So as part of this training, please go through and read this link as well. And I'm going to play a little webinar for you.
So what is dyslexia? It's a very complex disorder, but in its most basic definition, it's a reading disorder where an individual's level of reading is lower than what we would expect based upon their IQ and their level of education. Reading is a complex activity. At the most basic level of reading, we need to understand and recognize the individual letters. We need to know the phonemes, or the sounds that letters make, and we need to link these sounds to the visual letters they correspond with. This linking of letters to sounds is called the grapheme phoneme principle. For example, the letter A makes an ah sound and is used in the beginning of a word. To read fluently, we need to be able to apply and to integrate these skills. But how do we do this? To put all these basic skills together requires the use of multiple complex neurological systems. There have been 3 key systems or areas identified in the reading process. One anterior system, meaning located in the front of the brain, called Broca's area, and 2 posterior areas, meaning located in the back of the brain, the parietal temporal and the occipital temporal areas. The first system, Broca's area, is located in the anterior frontal gyrus, or just by the temple. Broca's area plays an important role in vocabulary and has been shown to contribute to the articulation of words and the understanding and recognizing of whole words. The second area that has been identified is the left parietal temporal area, which is located above the back of the left ear. The left parietal temporal area helps to decode words using phonemes. It is believed that when reading whole words, this area is responsible for reconstructing the words from the smaller sound passages that they contain. The final area that's been identified is the occipital temporal area, located behind the ears towards the back of the head. The occipital temporal area is referred to as the visual word form area. This area is still poorly understood, but it's believed that towards the middle and on the right side of the brain, this area helps with the memory of word forms. And on the left side, it is believed to help map the phonological components of words, their visual letters. When reading, we use the left occipital temporal area to create and understand the link between the letters and their sounds, establishing the grapheme phoneme principle. Brain imaging studies have shown us that the two posterior systems, the parietal temporal and the occipital temporal area, are underdeveloped in people with dyslexia. Dyslexics show little or no activation when reading in either area on the left side of the brain. The underactivation of the posterior system supports the theory that dyslexic people have a deficit in their phonological system. Their brains aren't able to properly identify phonemes or to make the connections between phonemes and the visual letters. During brain scans of children with dyslexia, we also see an overactivation of Broca's area, suggesting that children with dyslexia are using forward processing in an attempt to compensate for the deficit in the phonological system. We now know that dyslexia is a neurological deficit, but what about adults who have dyslexia who have achieved high levels of reading? Adult dyslexics who have learned to read despite their disability are often referred to as compensated readers. Although these individuals are able to read, the task often remains effortful and tiring. When we look at the brain scans of these adults, we see that they are using a different neurological system for reading than typical readers. Just as with children with dyslexia, compensated readers show more activation in Broca's area than typical readers. In addition, compensated readers also show a unique pattern of activation in the occipital temporal region, showing activation in the middle and on the right side of the occipital temporal area of the brain, whereas typical readers show activation on the left side. This links to the idea that compensated readers are using a neural detour, bypassing phonological understanding and relying on memory to achieve reading. In essence, when they read, they're not truly decoding phonemes, but using whole word processing and memorizing the appearance of words. So that doesn't mean that dyslexic people will never be able to read. The adults who would have been tested would have been taught using historical interventions, which we now know aren't as effective as what we would have originally hoped. So with our information about brain systems and about brain structures, we're able to identify the most effective interventions. What we do is we compare a brain scan before intervention to a brain scan after intervention, and we can identify if there's any neurological changes. When we pair that with a reading assessment, we're able to really identify the best ways to teach dyslexic work. The most effective strategies for helping dyslexic children learn to read are based in phonics. Dyslexic students who completed intensive training in phonics showed more improvement in reading than dyslexic students who received a variety of other reading interventions. Not only was there an improvement in reading, but we started to see a change in brain activation. Brain imaging studies show us that after training, dyslexic children showed activation in the brain's phonological system, the left parietal temporal and the occipital temporal areas. What this tells us is that although dyslexic children frequently have many difficulties, the majority of dyslexic children will greatly benefit from phonics training. So when designing a teaching program for dyslexic children, one should always include a component of phonics training to help children create the links that their brains are failing to do so on their own.
Okay, so on this last part, we're just going to take a look at how some dyslexic see words. And please take a look at those references that I provided you, some of those books and research articles. There is so much information, and every day we're getting more and more information from the research they're doing to help children with dyslexia. So I appreciate everyone being part of this training, and please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. And we'll close with this video.